Hey, what's up, guys? YouTube, how's it going, man? It's my very first YouTube live. I thought I'd give it a shot. It's a brand new year, 2019, so I wanted to just check it out, man. So I don't know if you guys, my friends and fans, will dig it or not, but anyway, so welcome to my music room here, and just wanted to kind of share with you. I just got back from a tour in Italy. We did 2 solid weeks of just trekking all over the country. We played a concert in Rome and Naples, and we went down to Sicily, and then we flew over to Malta and back to Sicily, and then a couple more shows. It was wild, man, and man, it was so much fun. Getting to meet so many people and relationships, that we were able to build with some of the churches. Uh, some of them just feel like family now. So anyway, so tonight I wanted to share a song with you. You may have heard it several times or seen videos of it, but anyway, it's called People Watching, and I feel like it's appropriate for a brand new year, brand new start. And maybe I can tell you a little bit about the song. So the song People Watching. Sometimes people are like, "Man, what are you talking about?" Um, so I'll just give you a little background on why I wrote it and how I wrote it. If you want to hear it tonight. So anyway, it's Friday, man. You got nothing else to do. You're going to the movies or something, right? But that's later, so it's still early. Um, so let me tell you a little bit about how I wrote the song. So the song "People Watching" it was really two things, episodes in my life that inspired the song. One, so I had just I don't know, I just really started serving God. I you know wanted to be a rock star, and my life was headed down a pretty destructive path. And man, I just really surrendered to God. I said, take my music, use it. And I was young, 19, 18, 19 years old. And I surrendered, And anyway, so I was dating this girl. And actually, she turned out to be my wife a little bit later. But so I was dating this girl, and she wanted me to go to the homecoming or dance with her or something, And man, I just my whole life and her whole life up to that point, you go to dances, and sometimes you're like, the wallflower. You know what I'm talking about? There's a few of you guys out there, you wallflowers. You're like you're sitting there at the dance, and you're just hanging out with the guys, and the girls are with the girls, and nobody's really hanging out together. Like the guys and girls haven't like figured it out. And maybe when you do dance, you get out there on the floor, you're a little maybe shy. You're kind of, oh, this is weird. I feel awkward. So when I went to the dance with my girlfriend at the time, I just decided, and she decided at the same time, that we just didn't care. And it was cool because we just. I mean, I don't know. When I used to sit on the side or sit at the dances, and I'd look at other people, and I'd be like, "Oh man, they're having so much fun," and here I am, just like kind of nervous. So this time, I thought, you know what? I don't even care, man. So I had my suit on and stuff, and she had her dress on. She looked so pretty, and we just got out on the dance floor and just had fun. We didn't sin. It wasn't sin or anything bad. It wasn't, I wasn't grabbing a butt or anything crazy. I was just having fun. We were having fun, and it was probably one of the best nights of my entire life up to that point. And actually, my wife, she found this picture. She's like, "Oh, you're gonna talk about people watching. So check this out." Okay, I'm not gonna let you look at it too long, but this is the picture from that homecoming. And anyway, one last look there. We're like little babies. Um, so that was the inspiration, and we had so much fun. I remember, I wound up like tying my tie around my head, like some kind of bandana, like, "Yeah," and we were doing like kung fu fighting and jumping around. It was so much fun. I'm sure anybody who was at that dance thought, those guys are crazy. So that was a night that people were watching us, and I was no longer just watching people. And then a couple years later, I went to college. Here's the other half, the other point of inspiration. Um, so I went to college, and we were hanging out. So I had some really cool friends, some good friends there, and there was some of my friends were girls, and they were in the dorm room across from our dorm room, and so we used to hang out. We go to dinner. We go. I mean, like as a group, it was a lot of fun. Good friends, and so one night at dinner at Southeastern. So for any of my Southeastern friends that are listening, or might watch this at some point, uh, we we were getting ready to go to dinner. We went to dinner, and our friends weren't there, and we're like, where's Lester? Where's some of the other ones? The girl Leslie, we called her Lester. Anyway, so we was like, where is everybody? So later on, we were like, hey girls, what are y'all doing? We were out at dinner hanging out, and they were like, well, we were people watching, and we're like, I had never really heard of that until then, and I'm like, well, what's that? And they were like, well, we were just sitting in our room and we were looking out the window and we were watching people. And I was like, okay, that's cool. I was like, why didn't you come to dinner with us? And anyway, so kind of so my thing was, why are you watching people? You need to be out hanging out. Of course, some of y'all out there, people watching is a sport for you. You like to kind of figure out what people are doing and stuff. But for me, I've never been a people watcher. I mean, every now and then I might, like in an airport or something, that's kind of fun. But for me, I always feel like, I've done enough people watching, and at some point, for those of you out there, you got to stop people watching. You got to go out there. It's 2019. God has called you to do something, or you want to do something. You have a New Year's resolution or something like that, and you want to get out there and live life. So 2019 is your year, and I want to play a little bit of this song, People Watching. All right. So anyway, this is this is not Facebook. This is YouTube Live. My first time doing this. So anyway, check it out. Y'all ready? Here you sit on the corner of your bed, staring out the window, people watching. All your friends in the courtyard with their smiling faces, you analyze everything they're doing. But tonight, put on your dress, we are going out together. Tonight, let your hair down, come on, we are going out. You're beautiful, just the way you are. Your smiling face, so much brighter than the stars. Tonight we'll be the one. People are watching. Oh yeah, people watching. Here we stand, a little awkward on the floor, staring at each other while they're watching. All our friends right beside us with their smiling faces, and we don't care what anyone is thinking. Well, tonight, this is our time, and we might get a little crazy. Tonight, let's just have fun. Come on, we are going out. You're beautiful, just the way you are. Your smiling face, so much brighter than the stars. Tonight we'll be the ones. People are watching. Oh, tonight. Oh, tonight. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't care if you don't care what anyone thinks about us. Now you're beautiful, just the way you are. Your smiling face is brighter than stars. You're beautiful, just the way you are. Your smiling face, so much brighter than the stars. Tonight we'll be the ones. Tonight, y'all, 2019. Tonight we'll be the ones. People are watching. Oh yeah. Oh, people watching. Oh. Something like that. So, guys, thanks for watching. I don't know if you guys want to try singing it. This is live, so You guys can sing along wherever you're at, like this. You ready? You're beautiful, just the way you are. Your smiling face is so much brighter than the stars. You're beautiful, just the way you are. Your smiling face is so much brighter than the stars. And tonight we'll be the one watching. So yeah, man, tonight you could be the night. This could be the night that you no longer people. Maybe you want to, I don't know, make better yourself, to clean your life up. But you know what? And he loves you just the way you are. Okay. So anyway, check it out. Oh hey, so one last look. People watching, just imagine these little two kids just dancing like crazy on the dance floor. And come say hi to everybody on camera. Beautiful, just the way she is. And so she went to Italy. We went to Italy together. And we sang. How many concerts did we do? Trust in the Lord with all your heart, not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your paths. All right, y'all. God bless. Ciao.